So, I want to talk about a game I'm creating called Project NACS. But before I can do all that, let's take it to in the beginning, how it all started. So, how did I actually start Project NACS? Well, let's take the clock back into when I was just doing 2D art. What you're seeing now is exactly the art that I did at the time before 3D art. Now, as a 2D artist, I thought 2D art was the superior art form. But deep down inside, I really wanted to learn 3D art. I was just scared of the learning curve. One day, I decided to stop with that mindset and go all in. And that's what I did. On my birthday, I legit started 3D art. From then on, I just went in tutorial hell and, was searching up everything, like how to make a rock, how to make fire, how to make water, how to make anything. I started to make trees and make houses and then make environments and then make even more environments. And then I decided, what if I actually became a game dev? And therefore I started my solo dev journey. And man, that was the funnest journey of them all. It was crazy and I was forcing myself to stream every day and learn every day. So I picked up Unreal and Blender and streaming all at one time and forced myself to do that every single day for at least 10 hours a day. I was doing massive learning, working on VFX, working how to retarget my character animations, working on animations, working on sculpting, working on creating the environment, getting familiar with Unreal, and little by little, my game was feeling like a game. But there was one thing that was on my mind, which was time. And I wish I had more help. So because it was just me, I knew this thing was going to take forever. But I just kept on learning and kept on grinding Unreal and Blender all at the same time while streaming. One day, randomly, I don't even know when it was, I met my friend Ken, and from that moment on, things would change. We started talking about creating a game. Now, even though we didn't work on it at the moment we said it, one day we would, and that game would become Project NACS. And here we are as of today, working on Project NACS. It's been 2 years and 4 months. And let me tell you, the learning curve never stopped. It has only grown, pushing level design, concept art, art design, Unreal tool knowledge, team communication, management of time, and so on. There's so many things that comes with working with a team and working on a game. And overall, just being an artist. But seeing the progress on Project NACS is insane. If only I could show you the very beginning, like day 1 of Project NACS till today. It's a massive improvement, but I'll just share some clips here and there and try to find some old things to put here so you can see the growth of NACS. And I only know things are going to keep going up and up from here. And with that, I'll call this the first pre-introduction of how we began to work on Project NACS. And in the next video, I'll let you decide what you want to see, but I think I have a good idea. Okay, well, that's a wrap for this video. The main takeaways are, if you're doing 2D art and you ever felt like you wanted to do 3D, go ahead, hop right in. I promise you, it's a lot easier than you think. Another one is, if you want to do game dev, or if you're doing game dev already, hop into game dev, do a small project. But game dev, I think, is best done with a group of friends. I say, as artists, just jump on a project together, do something small. There's legit nothing to lose, and there's everything to gain. The last one I will say is, day by day, you make progress. Alright, so your journey is a day by day progress thing. So just keep on improving little by little, and that should be your main goal, is just to improve day by day. And that's it. See you in the next one.